another day, another event, and I am off to London to check out the recent Pokemon pop-up store. Now, as a lot of you know, I am a giant Pokemon fan. I even queued for 6 hours back at the 2019 pop-up store, but thankfully the booking system since, so last August and this one, has been so much better, and this time I even got a 9 o'clock booking slot. I am not missing the exclusive merch like I did last time. Speaking of last time, fit check, because I got this jersey, look at it. This is from last year's. You can see all the things, look. Pikachu! It's really cute, but not only that, I was able to wear my Zavi Converse trainers. I don't know what to call them, but I was always conscious of them because they're white and I didn't want to get them dirty, but I was very excited to wear them this time. So yeah, this pop-up, I've heard it's a little bit smaller because I think it's the International Europe one or something, and I very nearly got a spectator pass as well because that was only £10, which was pretty decent. But I'm curious, I'm not too much of a fan of the theme this year, but that doesn't mean there's going to be amazing items because there's always something I want to buy, and I am a sucker for anything with the name exclusive. So yeah, come along with me.
So we headed on down to the event, which as usual normally takes place at the London EUIC. And thanks to the Elizabeth line, which has now been made in London, it is a lot quicker to travel there, especially on the tube. My favourite thing is that they always decorate the outside, and as you can see, they had these amazing posters, including one of my favourite, Blaziken. As you know, Torchic is my favourite starter. Inside itself, there wasn't too many decorations, unlike Worlds from last year, where you had the giant Pikachu, you had numerous things you could take photos, but instead they decided to keep this more internally within the tournaments or the shop itself. We did have to queue to get in, but it moved relatively quickly, although they kept us in these kind of pen spaces before we could get through this entrance. By the way, the queue to pay looked intimidating, but it was super quick, super easy, honestly a smooth transaction. Now for the exclusive merch. So a heads up, I didn't get too much footage because actually I ended up being squished in the corner. Everyone was so obsessed, but obviously because it was exclusive. But I have a haul at the end. I did get one of these playmats, they were really nice. And I do think there was pins, notepads, card holders, and a backpack, which I believe the backpack sold out within an hour. I also really like these shirts. I always love a good tropical print. Usually I go for something subtle, but these were really well done. Also, I had to show you folk these. I don't know if you can get socks from elsewhere, but I have never seen Pokemon socks before. I didn't get any, but I was very close. Now for those that have been to the Poke Center before, you will know the Bear Walker collaboration, and if you stick around, there will be some exclusive showings coming up. We then have these statues and figurines that they had on display. I think you can actually get these from the Pokemon Center online, and I'm pretty sure that Pokeball came free with the game. They also had these relaxing river figurines. Look how cute they are. These are definitely going to be part of their summer collection. Also, I had to show you this. I know you can purchase this online too, but it is a lot bigger than you think it is, and it's really pretty. Look at that Pikachu. Okay, this chess set was beautiful, and I even saw someone buy this, and I'm telling you, the box was huge. Oh, and I forgot about the Snorlax too. These are actually book holders? Book ends, I think you call them. They were kind of cool. For another section, they had the branded collaborations, which, as a lot of you might know, is more often than not their bags, their accessories, the watches, that sort of thing. So I wanted to show you guys these. They were very nicely put together, and that Wooloo bag, I was obsessed. For the fossil collection, this was really nice, and I've had my eyes on this for a very long time. The only issue is that being a brand, it's slightly out of my budget, but the things are really pretty. And very well made too. I had to show you a close-up of these watches too, and they had one of every Kanto starter. Next up was these cute sitting plushies. Now, I believe the sitting and the sleeping Pokemon are kind of new to the Pokemon Center, or at least the latest form of Pokemon plushies. And even the Moltres was cool too. They had quite a range as well, so no doubt there was definitely one for everyone. From sitting to sleeping, they did also have the evolutions and the Flareon! It was very, very cute. I think if I was definitely going to invest in another plushie, and I'm trying not to get too many, that is the one I'd get. Here's some more plushies too. Definitely let me know your favorite in the comments below. And following that, they had, I don't know if these are new, but a different type of fluff, I guess? I don't know how to call it, but they definitely felt better. Ah, this Gengar, it was so squishy. It literally had the beans inside, kind of like a beanbag. Also as well, if you spent enough in the store, you did get a Professor Willow code. So I think that was a little bit exclusive. I don't know if you can get that separate or not to the Pokemon Center. And for all those trading card fans out there, they had a giant wall of all sorts of types, so you'll most likely find your pack if you're missing out. Now, before I get onto the future exclusive stuff, I forgot to take a photo of certain aspects. So here's a photo of all the giant Pokemon, which yes, you could also purchase. And of course, this massive round chunk boy, who gets an honorable mention. And photo opportunity wise, they also had this pop vinyl, so I got a cute photo. Now for the upcoming merch in the future, I did hear that apparently these starters are going to be UK exclusive, but I'm not sure how true that is. But hey, keep a lookout to purchase. And for those who collect the Pokeballs as well, here's a close-up of some, and including a prototype that they have underway. I believe all these items are coming soon to the Pokemon Center, hopefully online. And I must admit, I really like the idea of these backpack Pokemon. It kind of gives me Build-A-Bear vibes with straps, but they'd definitely be ideal for walking around conventions with. Not to mention how adorable those hats are. Even more plushies that you can purchase, because who doesn't love all the Pokemon?
So I'm back from the event. Merch haul! So I didn't spend as much as I thought I would. And no, I didn't get the giant Arcanine this time. I get very close every single time. Now the bags themselves, they're very similar to the last time. It's if you get a few things, it's the sort of black, white Pikachu. If you get bigger items, although I did ask, you can get these giant bags. If you haven't seen these before, they're a little bit more durable than carrier bags. They're kind of like those ones in a supermarket that you can buy for like 50p to, you know, that are a bit more stronger. So they're always good to have. I really like these, and it's a nice pattern as well. So in terms of merch, I got the mat. I think it's actually for, you know, the trading card, but instead I'm actually going to use it for my desk. It's really, really pretty. Like, look at this, right? Like, let's see if I can get it out. Look. Ah. I put it upside down. It is very, very nice. I'm a fan of the evolutions, so I was really, really, like, happy with this one. So I'm glad I got that. I think this was £20. On top of that as well, I also got the exclusive pin. Let me find it. So as you know, anything that's exclusive, anything that's rare or one-off, I get. And now I don't have pin badges. Like, I have pins, but I don't have a pin board. But I got this. And obviously it's Eevee as well. And you guys know I'm a fan of the evolution. So I got that one. And then on top of that, I also got this t-shirt. So this was like the theme. Like I was talking about the neon theme. This is kind of how it goes. I was very close to getting the burgundy hoodie that they had with, it was this sort of theme, but with the starters. But I just wasn't feeling it. And I think the hoodie was like 40 or 45 pounds, where this was 20 for a t-shirt. Also, if you bought stuff from the store, by the way, you also got this promotion card. So it's a Professor Willow promotion card. Now, I think they do this every time. You either get like coupons or you can get like free shipping, which reminds me actually, if you guys want, I received this. Apparently, you can get free shipping until April the 30th using code EUIC 2023. So if you guys want free shipping, use that code. Now, the event itself was really good. I really liked the layout. Kind of last time, it was a little bit snaky, which might have been better because then you sort of have one direction, everyone's going one place. But this time, it was really open and wide, which whilst was good, all the exclusive stuff was in one single corner. So it's a bit of a pro and a con. In the sort of con, everyone was squished in this corner because everyone wanted the exclusive items. It got to a point where like I couldn't get out and I was just stood outside and going, what does people want? I was literally like staff because I was handing everyone the items, being like, yep, you want that, you want that, you know what I mean? I didn't mind helping people out because I was stood there and I couldn't move, but yeah, it was really kind of squished and close compact. However, it did disperse later on, but that might have been because stock ran out really quickly. Now, this is common for the Pokemon stores. It's why I say get an early booking. I've made that mistake before. The backpacks themselves sold out within the hour. Now, I believe they had stock limited to a specific day, but in the past, they've used that as well. So I kind of get a bit worried. So if you can go the first day early, definitely do. However, like I say, the pro of it, I guess because of the crowds, at least the crowd is like out of the way from the main section and isn't getting in the way of everyone moving about. Because I thought it might be better bang in the center, but then when you think about it, if that's the busiest place, like it's just going to get in the way of everyone. Also, it was nice to see some of the merch, including like the t-shirts and hoodies on like mannequins and seeing how they looked. That was really nice too. And overall as well, they had a lot of photo opportunities, which was really nice. They had all the starters from different regions. They had the evolutions. They also had this giant mountain of the giant Pokemon. They had the Arcanine, the Lucario, the Mareep, the Slowpoke, a giant Spheal that just looks so cute. And yeah, they showed off a lot of merch as well. Like the different brands, which I didn't expect it, that they've been collaborating with. And I've been looking at a few, especially like the fossil bags. So it was really nice to see them. But overall, I enjoyed it. It seemed every time they do a pop-up, they're a little bit better than the last one, which is really nice. And nothing will beat how, the 2019 one. I will never get over queuing for 6 whole hours and only being allowed 5 items then. That was mad. But yeah, if anyone's interested, I definitely say give it a go. Take a look, especially if you're in the neighborhood or you want to fancy checking out the tournament as well. I'm yet to participate, well, not participate, but watch one of those, so maybe it's something I'll do in future. But if you like this video, don't forget like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the future ones.